don't know why they do that every time. Well, I think for this time it makes sense. But hi. It's been a while. So I know someone's probably being like, well, Zero, I think you're like playing favorites between this and Kingdom Hearts, and I'm not. I'm trying not to. With how because like it's basically been a toss up to like how sick I've been, and like you know one of those things where it's like, okay, you can push yourself through something, and then like other times it's like, nah, I don't think I can do that. That was me recording, like trying to record for Kingdom Hearts, where it's like I wanted to do like, because I kept debating like, what do I want to do after the 100 Woods? And I was like, do I want to beat the main game, or do I want to do the side stuff then beat the main game? And I was just like in a constant loop. Then I didn't know if I was like equal parts of like what was it? I was going through like certain throats. Didn't know if that was coming or going. Then it's like again deal with this cough that's equally annoying. So I was like, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm feeling better, and I kind of feel like I'm more upset. Like I didn't do more with I got that one video out like last week compared to like, okay, I can probably fix something. And I was like, I thought it'd be like better by then. I was not. So last time on Smackdown 2 season mode, we went through 2 pay-per-views, and your boy Taka is now the light heavyweight champion. So that means that freed us up to like go after the belt of our choosing, and I chose the world heavyweight. And so we're in that running with S.A. Rio, and Cassie is in the women's division. Oh my god, and Dwayne is finally defending his belt. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend and whatnot. So hope everything's been going alright with everyone. Like I can't complain. Well, I did, but I already vented out my complaints. So the big boss man's here. He doesn't do that loose shit. Yeah, it's gotta be something when this has to end. So, uh, it's been a while where I'm doing this. Wait, I'm not even booked. I just thought about that. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not booked. Alright, Ivory versus Cat. Future women's champion right there. I was like, did Ivory come back in the next game? I was like, yeah, Ivory is here for a while. One of the women who actually like to wrestle. Yeah, I think the old one game Cassie won't show up is in I want to say Just Bring It. No, not Just Bring It. Yeah, Just Bring It. I don't know. Because if it's in Just Bring It, I gotta literally create her because, you know, all the belts are on the line on that, in that game. So I don't know if you get, like, you guys know, but, so my Kingdom Hearts stuff was, still on thing. That's mostly, That's what I want to do. Because, again, like, I'm at the end game. So, it basically came down to, like, do I really want to, like, do everything else, like, or do it off screen? Because even I couldn't do that. I wanted to do it off screen, but then again, like, I did not know, like, how bad, like, I was feeling. So, it's one of those things. It's also just like, another thing that happened is that it did that weird thing where Steam would just crash, and I cannot explain why it kept doing that. I was like, well, I guess I could. That was also another thing that stopped me from recording. I was like, why is it doing that? It was like a lot of things. I was like, I wish being like sick or whatnot with the main kind of like that looks like it was and then we also got like stuff happening on Twitter. Everyone's upset that Arcs isn't out the way because they would have subscribed it out. I think it's a bit much. Me personally, I was just like, what? That's like Rio, my friend. Well, the other part of this tag thing is stable. Yeah, I was like, injury effect was the thing. I'm like, they marketed it. Like, that was the thing. I was like, they were like, guys, let's talk about modern, like, the newest Arcs game. I was like, yeah, and Entropy, like, After Effect or whatever the fuck the new game was called. I was like, that happened this year. I'm like, I'm not crazy, right? I'm like that happened, like, either this year or, like, last year. I'm like, but that's, they would not shut up about that. Because it was like, oh, this guy worked on the scenario for, like, the main game and whatnot. Or, you know, the novelization of the main game. So I'm like, what are we doing here? And then they was like, oh, by the way, this is canon 2 Blaze Blue. So again, I do not know what the hell are you doing. It's like the whole DOA thing where they was like, oh, we brought the DLC characters back, but you have to download them. That This is kicker. There we go. Let's go, Cassie. Now punch the screen. Then level 5 about being here, like, well, stop pirating our stuff. I was like, that's just it's crazy to see people releasing like their guys after Mania, despite like retro profits and whatnot. So that's crazy time. To the back. Story. Your ass ain't coming back, I know that much. Steven Richard. I don't know who he's yelling at, but he was very upset. My buddy, my pal, S.A. Rios. I also saw Phoebe play mixtape, and let me tell you, that was the most. God, I never felt. It is one of those like you know it's bad going in, but you try to get the benefit of the doubt, and Jesus, they're gonna win. Oh no, of course not. Damn, Dwayne. Tell us how you really feel. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels in the main event. Y'all wasn't even. Neither of you guys are champs. Fucking egomaniacs. Alright, Jericho was no more contender. They did say that. Hey, week 2, Smackdown. Are you fucking serious? I'm not booked anymore? Are we doing this? My ass isn't booked? I was the longest reigning like heavyweight champion. What the fuck? We really are back to like day 1 of this shit. Who cares that Crash is here? Where's Dave Malenko? What the hell is S.A. Rios? Do you mean Cassie's the only one? Put your dampers away, damn it. But you telling me that Cassie's the only one of our stable who's fucking consistently booked now? What kind of bullshit is this? Like, I'm happy for her, but at the same time, just like, what the fuck, man? How am I supposed to compete for the belt and I'm not booked? Another time, man. Another week. I'm counting down the days, Tess. I'm counting down the days. Oh, great. It's our new light heavyweight champion. Oh, my God. Not like this, man. Not like... I thought so. Got that champion boost. Jeff Hardy versus Kurt Angle. Because this feud will never end. Father versus Perry Saturn. Good pal Perry Saturn. Former European champion Perry Saturn. He lost. Steve Blackman versus Crash. God, if it wasn't enough of being a side piece of feuds, now I'm not even booked. I hate it here. You know who your opponent is! Yeah, that little 5 thing, I was like, how you gotta get mad at people for like finding ways to play your shit when you're not like willingly offering your said shit? So I was like, y'all be crazy. Y'all be crazy with this. And then you got the Japanese fans chiming in where it's like, well, that's the point. Like, can't get it. I was like, I don't want to hear anything from you guys. Because, like, I want to say this for the longest because I was like, I remember the Final Mix days. I remember both times where it's like Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix happened because they complained that that our version of Kingdom Hearts 1 had more stuff added to it because it took longer to make it over. It's like stuff being like the Sephiroth fight, the Ice Titan, like Korzatsa, like Phantom, all that. No, all that. That was the origin of Final Mix. So, and then they added like new cutscenes in like said Final Mix to release it to like Japan. And then this is one that still gets me to this day. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix happened. Don't know why Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix happened, but it did. And for the longest, we did not get that shit over here unless you mod that shit. But that was the only way you got. Oh my god, I'm not saying. But anyway, not only that, not only they give that its a whole entire thing, added more content to Kingdom Hearts 2. They also like remade Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories from the ground up. Hence, Rechain of Memories. And was it like any reason at all to make that? Like it was just part of the course at that point. Because again, we both had the same version of the game. Why is this our main feud going to the pay-per-view? Steve Blackman versus fucking Crash. That's what we're doing. Just Crash is the main character now. Alright. Fuck Dean Malenko and fuck S.A. Rio. And then Birthright Sleep Final Mix happened. That one was the same thing as Kingdom Hearts 1, where you got added stuff because it took way too long for that game to come over here. And obviously Japan didn't like that, so they were just like, here we go again. Here's Kingdom Hearts Birthright Sleep Final Mix. Get like a whole new D-Link. Well, you can't say whole new D-Link because I think Peach in our game. Yes, Peach in our game. But, we did that. Secret episode. Secret bosses. It was just... Fuck me, man. So yeah, and don't get me started on the Tales games. Don't get me started on them either, where like we went years while either that shit making it over here, and now like now we're like slowly getting them over here, but usually at such a goddamn snail's pace. So, and they want to talk about like it's the anniversary, so fuck off with that. Crash really beat you up. He's assaulting him. Oof, I know, Stevie. I know. I'm like, this whole copyright thing is crazy. Where it's like, what do you want us to do, man? We still lose. We still lost. Damn, Crash. Could it be me? Well, I'm just at that point where it's like, okay, you don't want us with your stuff, then okay, just. And then they wonder, it's like, why are our sales so low? It's like, no shit, you already focused like on one market. And it's like, granted, you might say it's like, well, it's the only market that should matter. But on the other hand, it's like you need other places of avenue, you know? It's like how the Tales games like do more over here than they do in Japan. Weird as that sounds. Like, then Falcon just like, hey, by the way, our profits went up because due to our international sales. So, and that's its own can of worms where people are just like, see how the remake did more than the Caliber games? I'm like, let's not do this. We don't need to do this. Let's all just share the W. The series is doing good. We do not need to make it like it's kind of like, oh, now I'm in the main event? Oh, fuck you guys. Now I get booked like the week before the fucking pay-per-view? And is it against Hunter of all people? The disrespect, man. The disrespect. Why is he here? He's gonna say, "Yarr, WrestleMania!" Is he gonna do that? Is he gonna talk about WrestleMania even though WrestleMania is nowhere near close to happening? My son-in-law! Yeah, I can't do it. That's got me. Speaking of, I was watching, I'm rewatching, like, their, whatever was Raw 2008, 24/7 mode. Yeah. That's also a mode that, again, did not hit. So. Wait, Taka versus Funaki? I just saw that. Oh no, friend versus friend. Whoever should. I swear to God, if you lose to your friend, I thought so. Oh, they finally remembered their tag team. We put all these belts on the line the week before the pay-per-view? Well, what are we doing here? And this is when Too Cool breaks up. I don't think that'll happen. I think they're just gonna beat him up. Ed, what the fuck are you talking about? Freak? That's just PTSD right there. It's a feud that never ends. Jeff Hardy versus Kurt Angle. And Jeff still lost. And Billy Gunn and Foley. Vince is fighting Edge, because of course he is. I was like, I wish I had your one. I want nothing to do with this match, man. No. Steve, why are you provoking him?
You think you know me?
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, well, I think he knows you. He's your fucking boss, Edge. Yeah, we don't talk about you. And like people say he could be in the Hall of Fame too. I was like, we need to stop this. And Edge won. Because why not? Alright, time to beat the shit out of Triple H. Get buried because, you know, nobody can go over Triple H. Especially this era of Triple H. It's like prime Triple H gets over. Hey, remember when you won WrestleMania and you didn't even have to go to win the fucking belt? I already jackass.
Yo, Jimmy,
but damn, do I love me some Chris Warren. My time, my time, my time. This guy. Oh yeah, I just okay. So I saw Max play a demo of Dance Disco, and like one of the two things like you could fight do songs like if you're playing on Steam you can do that. Well, I do that, but you could you know, you play music or it. And I wanted to do a clip of just me fight for Dean Malenko. I thought it'd a cute little thing. I told you it's a good song to fight to. But yeah, about the mixtape thing. I need you to know that as someone who grew up in the 90s, early 90s at that, no. I was like, a fucking mixtape? I was like, you could just do a CD like a same person? Because I was like, CDs are a thing that was getting popular then, and you know, people they're like and stuff in, but I was like, a mixtape? And I was like, this is no coming of fucking age story. I was like, I don't know who that was for. It's like, this is if you want to relive those days. I'm like, no, I lived through the 90s and that wasn't it, dude. I was like, you can at least throw me at least one arcade or something. And then you probably would have won like a little bit, but they was like, nah, like we ain't doing that. Like mixtape, use it. Then the thing that offends me the most is that they use the goddamn patch for one of like their little segments, and then have the nerve to bring up like made famous by the Transformers movie. I was like, I know, damn it, I saw the movie. Like our other brother literally had the movie. He made like I think I watched one. I don't know if he made both of us watch, but I remember the movie. He did not like horror, so. I specifically know like the touch. Like I know that song because that's literally his ringtone whenever he calls. The touch. That's he like Gen 1 Transformers. That's how much that song is. You know, it's one of those songs like whenever it plays, and you expect everything to happen, and I was like, she's just hitting balls. She's just hitting like home runs. That's why do we use the touch for this? Like, this is not my definition of, yeah, we need to use the touch for this. And then they were just like, the main character is just so goddamn unlikable, where it's just like, get it? She's quirky and she's sarcastic. And I was like, I don't. I was like, I wouldn't call that quirky. I was like, she's more, get off me. She's more cynical than anything, and I was uncynical. I was like, these don't sound like teenagers. These seems like this is written by people who don't know how teenagers are. And that's what gets me every time. Like, every time I see a coming of age game or whatever, it always seems like these people do not know how a friend group will interact with each other. They wouldn't be doing all this shit and would be like, oh, here's the leader of our friend group. It's like, no, if you have a friend group, it's a fucking friend group. There should be like no leader or something like that. So, what are you doing here? Or it's just like, it just centers around the one person. Because if that's the case, then it's not a friend group. It's just like a group surround, like, you know, who has to be like around each other because they know this one person. Like, no one's truly friends. Like, if you need someone to be there, to be the anchor of that entire thing, it's not a real friend group. Anyone will tell you that. Because I'm like, you best believe if, like, Homegirl was not there, like, those two wouldn't, like, Slater and, like, Samantha wouldn't be fucking friends. Okay. That's what gets me. I'm like, y'all need to actually see how teens interact. And then what the other side of the coin is that if you do get the kids and teenagers to act like kids and teenagers, people will complain that the kids and teenagers are acting like fucking kids and teenagers. So it's a damn to do, damn to don't. So I'm like, what are we doing here, guys? You just won that belt, Taka! What the fuck? I gave you the match of your career, and this is what you do? And at least you lost in a hell in a goddamn cell. Fuck you, Taka. Kyrie versus the Cat for the win. This is some bullshit. I know it's worth Summerfest again. Mick Foley versus Raw Dog in a I Quit match. At least I'm good enough to be booked on Summerfest. I'll at least take that. Viscera versus the RTC in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Viscera wins this, man. Big Boss Man versus Steve Blackman and the WWF referees. Steve on Jeopardy. I'm coming for your belt, Dwayne. Keep it with you. Better watch your back. At least he defended the goddamn thing now. Why am I fighting X-Pac? He's not even in contention for this fucking belt. It's because I beat Triple H. God. You just can't let me have nice things, huh, Hunter? Like Triple H always goes over, man. Make some noise.
Make some noise! Xbox! Think you can tell us what to do? Think you can tell us what to win? Think you better? Well, you better get ready.
I miss that. I miss where like
One
have
shot.
the same thing but have like a different thing to it. Cause that cause Lana and Russo had the same thing going with their themes too. Like Russo was the main theme, and then Lana's was like a pitch to this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Figure out where the hell is she? She's so goddamn adamant on like him going back to WWE. Well, if he's back and he's doing jack all, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get fired next. So, which is a shame because I like Russo was my dude, still my dude, but I was like, you announcer this bullshit of like me like, hey, I can't take the L, like that bullshit. I don't know. That should have been it. But I was like, you can't win all the time. I know that.
2, 3.
It's like these older wrestling games. Like, you can't win all the time. And I'm like perfectly fine with that. It's like the newer games, they will not let you lose. They was like, nah, you need to win. I'm like, what happened when, winning and losing that affected like the path trajectory, you know? So that shit used to matter. Where it's like, that used to have some fucking agency. Now it's just like, you need to win every time. And I'm like, I can't get behind that. It's like the hero who never loses. Like, no one wants to read like a story like that where like the hero like always wins. No. They need to go through like at least some conflict or something, some type of struggle. Not like goddamn Spider-Man struggles, mind you. That's just, I don't know what the fuck Marvel is thinking with him, where it's like, nah, that's all his character is, just constantly in a struggle. Where it's like, things will, oh my god. He was in my way. You touch me. Dude. Watch it out slow. You jackass. Will you count? Dude! I ain't sell your shit. Hey, get up. Don't tell me to suck it. What's wrong with you? Oof. Eliminated.
1, 2, 3.
There's like the whole raping thing where it's like, oh, fuck you, Hunter. Fuck you. Dude! I'll remember this. I will remember this. like Rage was like, I was in a prison. Fucking Rage thing. I was like, it's better than big fat the hell right now. I was like, you don't burn for this like that. You piece of shit! What I do to this man is on you now. Fuck you! I ain't sell your shit. You're a bitch, Hunter. Two. You stop know some of my shit. You are. Fuck you. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop telling me to suck it, damn it. You ain't hitting me with the fucking X Factor, I'll tell you that much.
2, 3,
Will you stop doing, stop no selling my shit, boy?
5, 6, 7.
Oh, I love how you just counter insult for this son of a bitch, but me, I got a fucking... There,
1,
jackass.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Blame your fucking referee friend for this.
9.
You piece of shit!
Go for it.
You know, I'm glad Dwayne is like, fuck you up years later. Petty son of a bitch.
3.
I'm glad NXT got turned to 2.0. Hope they show your ass on Tubi after the Netflix deal is done. Piece of shit. No wonder you couldn't make it to Hollywood, you big-nosed bastard. You're petty bullshit like this.
1, 2, 3.
I'll remember this, Hunter. You best believe this. This is a fucking blood oath. This is a blood feud just started. I don't care which character I'm playing as. We will have it out for fucking Triple H and anyone associated with Triple H. Evolution, gone. DX, or what remains of DX, also gone.
1, 2, 3.
Blame the fucking ref for this, X-Pac.
1, 2, 3.
We're not in the main event. That's the character. We're not in the main event. I don't even know how he got to be a special character. No, I'm selling your... Steve, he was honest. Got get down the middle. He's gonna hit me with one of these X Factors. I watch he hit me with one, and then I'll be interested.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Now count them out.
10.
Now fuck that. Nope. Had enough of your bullshit, Hunter. Yeah, I'll square up with you. Bring it.
One.
No, fuck you. You gotta fast count me. You gotta fast count me. No.
One, 2, 3.
Get over here. Piece of shit. You would have got my job done in Mania, you would have been champ already. Oh wait, you did get the job done and you still didn't come out on top. Get over here. Shit. Want to soak out me? Huh? Get your ass back on. Piece of shit. You know, interfere with my match. No.
One.
Choke on some more, Gene! So probably confused by that. Was like, why the hell did Dean Malenko just go to? Why did he shoot on Triple H? He know what he did. Big no bastard. I'm glad AEW beat you in the ratings. Excuse me. Why the hell are you holding the European title? I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. And you guys are the main event, by the way, so chop on that shit. Jericho gonna win? Jericho's gonna win? Oh, no. Oh my god, you guys are like the worst when it comes to these assaults, man. Like, how you gonna assault somebody and still lose? It don't make any sense. Well, that's a very disappointing Summerfest, I'll tell you what. Oh, the Rocks gets a fucking... It's the wrong belt anyway! He gets a little... Oh, again? And Jericho took the belt. It's not even the right belt! There's new animation. I'm all for the new animation, and now the title makes sense for like the hunt for gold begins. So it's one of those like I like that the train titles come to life. I'm not booked, am I? Of course not. Fuck Dave Malenko. We're not seeing him until like before the pay-per-view starts. Taka Michinoku gets Crash 1, two of my all-time favorite, and I say that sarcastically, favorite contenders for our light heavyweight title. Gangrel versus Bradshaw. Gangrel won. To the back. Your husband's a dick, Stephanie. Dean Malenko. I do like the unpredictability of this entire season mode, though. I will say that. And I do enjoy that for the most part. So, but yeah. Cat versus Lita. Then another thing happened with my my game drive too, where like it was an update, but it wouldn't install, right? Like if it's like installing, but you get this weird thing where it's like, it's not enough space on the disk. I'm like, it's 700 megabytes, man. Like I make sure like I have enough for like I'm able to do anything. And most of the updates literally go to like the main hard drive anyway. And that was like 220 gigs free. So I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like it's full. I'm like, it's not full. Because I did the smart thing. It's just like, nah, let me get 2 hard drives. Where it's like one's literally for like main computer stuff or whatnot, and then the other one's just like, you know, starting Steam games and whatnot on there. And that's what I've been doing. So good luck. I was like, I know how to manage my space. I think one of the SSD drive. I think one's a hard drive. Yeah, I got a hard drive in it. Ride versus Road Dogg is the main event. How nice to see you show up for work, Wayne. Oh my god. Oh my god. Called him Wayne and not Dwayne. And I'm not even good enough to be Bulldog Smackdown. I'm going against Christian. Alright. At least I'm through. The Hardys versus the RTC. Don't change my match. Don't beat up Christian, please. Can't believe the Dwayne lost to fucking Road Dogg. China's here. Won't be seeing her after this game, unfortunately. Did her so wrong. The Hardys won. Ivory versus the Bell. I'm money to Ivory. There we go. See Blackman versus Bradshaw. You know, I kind of forgot Funaki took the belt off fucking Taka. I was like, I still thought Taka was champ, but he lost that fucking shit in his first pay-per-view defense of the goddamn belt. What the fuck, Taka? And he lost the ladder match, because of course he did. Big Boss Man versus Mark Henry. Should have been you, Kurt. I should have been playing this entire thing as you, but I was like, nah, let's go finish the year off with D. Who am I getting attacked by? What? What the fuck? Why? Why? What is happening? What the fuck I do to you for 2? What the fuck? It's because I made fun of your goddamn intro. You're not looking very fly today, sir. Oh god, no. Not the pursuit. Oh god, those PC drivers. No, get off me! My ribs, my chest, my everything. Take this, explode me. I thought I was done dealing with you 2 cool freaks. Like, what? Why the hell did you attack me? I'm not even dealing with Scotty anymore. I left you guys behind in the light heavyweight division. Shit's crazy, man. Shit is crazy. I guess that's karma for me being like, well, like I'm just a side character in in this world full, like in this roster full of main goddamn characters and feuds. So it does like the game hurt me. It's just like, all right, bet we'll throw you in all these crazy feuds now. Ragnar, shut the hell up. I wish somebody would have while he was doing that. Also, I forgot Deca Police was a thing. I just saw it brought it up. I was like, no, the Chiefs that got nut brought it up. I was like, that kept getting annoying because they also talked about the level 5 thing. And I was like, yeah, like, that's a thing. I was like, right, Deca Police is a thing. And they showed it off like a few times. Yeah, you beat up China, your former DX partner. I hope you're happy. Sure, the rest is Michael Cole, but he's not playable in a lot of these games, so. Oh my. Also, I've been Nico's at the end game for Trails to Azure, so that's been fun. Like he's got for that fighting Azure. So me personally, I would just with me and unwinnable fights in RPGs, just like, hey, I tried. I hope you guys understand because I'm like not some of those fights is like fuck off. Like you either gotta brute force that shit, have a ridiculous strategy, come in with pre builds and whatnot. I'm like hell no. I was like I'd rather just take the L, come back later in the new game plus or something, and then try again. I did it with Tales of Symphonia. Like some fights you were just straight up not supposed to win, won most of them. So you just and the only thing it amounts to is like a good few dialogue. That's about it. I'm like, that shit ain't worth it sometimes. Also, there was speaking of Kizaka drama. So, Sarah's going through, Keith, she's going through Tokyo 1. Yeah, she's going through Tokyo 1, and it was like a really uncomfortable. She talked about like it was an uncomfortable routine that she didn't talk about, and I was like, oh, she's probably talking about. And immediately my head went to things like, oh, she's probably talking about the whole incest thing with Ren and Elise. Probably about that. Turns out, no. I was like, because I was like, okay, that's reasonable. People be uncomfortable with that. And no, that wasn't it. It was scene with Ren in the bar, like to meet up with Claire. That's what she was uncomfortable with. I was like, that's pushing it. Because I was like, and then part of me was just like, not to be that guy, but you played Persona 5, and one of the confidants you meet is literally at a bar. Like, Ohio is literally, that's the only way you reach her sometimes. She's in a bar. And Ren, Akira, whatever you call them, Joker, he's literally the same age. So what I was like, like my sense to this is that you can find stuff uncomfortable, all right? Cool. Like we all have those scenes in like games where it's like, especially Japanese games, where it's like, okay, this is like a bit much. For me, it's the hot spray scenes and whatnot in like every Persona game. I'm tired of that shit. I was glad 5 didn't have that. Then instantly regret that when Strikers decide, since 5 didn't have it, let's put it in this game. And I hated it. And I still do. Because I'm like, just talk that shit out. That's all it comes down to. Although I hate cats. But to go on Twitter and think like, alright, I voiced my displeasure on this, like, and think they're gonna change? No, that's not gonna happen. Because, people in Japan like the trope, they're not gonna get rid of it. Like, the Japanese companies at the end of the day, that's who they're, like, tailored for. It's like, people getting upset there's, like, no gay options in, what was it, 3 houses? Like, not enough. So, and like then Nintendo overcorrected that problem with Engage, because you could literally romance anyone in Engage, male or female. I think, like I said, it's overcorrected. Where it's like, we heard you, and here's the solution to the problem. Because again, I think 3 Houses was also like a case of like people want the romance Claude, found out you could romance him as a dude, and you already do it female by that was just kind of bullshit. And I agree. I care less about Dimitri. All you care like leaders I cared about were Claude and Edelgard. Dimitri's just he does nothing for me. Especially when he goes through his little edge war phase in the time skip. I was like, I don't I really don't. Gives too much of Sasuke vibes, personally.
Oh, you didn't know?
Why are you feuding with China?
Your ass better call somebody!
Whatever. I don't care. I have a triple threat against Bubba and Ken.
Don't treat me like a man. Don't treat me like you know me. Treat me for just who and what I am.
This game. Like it's just like allow vocal minority words, but like again, I'm also on the stance of just like there are more to these games to like the fan service sections, because I'll tell you right now, Chief, like the Kid Ag thing, I was like, I still don't care for it. I'm still down. Like, and this is someone who did not play the Sky games at first. I went to Cold Steel, and then when Cold Steel 3 came around, and they was like, oh, these people from Trail to the Sky. And that's their whole relationship. Like, Nerves crushing our ag, whatever. And people shipping them. And I was like, cool, I guess, do not care, so, it's like, but the age gap, I was like, I don't care, I truly don't, because they later went on to reveal, it's like, yeah, this is kind of like, Terrebonne, and this, damn, both of them, where's that spot, make some noise, I like, make some noise, call for help. It's like the people who get upset that you can romance like Korakami in 5 and then do the same with Sarah and Trail and Cold Steel. I'm like, I'm also on the case of this, like, can you please stop treating these physical characters like they're real characters, please? Like, I'm tired of that the most. Truly. yeah, you guys beat him up and she still lost, Eddie. So what the fuck, man? Excuse me. How many times I do? You kind of beat them up, dude. I was like, that's it. The thing I've been seeing now, and I'm like really annoyed. Like I get, all right, you can apply your real morals to like stuff that happened in fiction, all right? I'm more like, go ahead. Like someone performed inside, like a fictional character do that. You're right. Like obviously it's right to be upset that they even did that shit. But for something like that, I was like, let's if you like, you practice that shit in real life, then yeah, that's I don't see the problem here. Like, no one's gonna be looking at that shit and be like, well, this guy obviously encouraged people to like to have crushes on their teachers and think it's okay, put your tempers away, or like, they'll think it's normal. I'm like, it's not that serious, man. Cause I was like, that's the main thing that annoyed me. I was like, you guys are making too much of a fuss about this. Y'all keep thinking like, all right, because this is in this, then like, that means someone's gonna do it in real life. I'm like, no, no, it doesn't. Because again, Korokami is the same like Sato before and Sarah both, where it's like they're attractive older women, but they're also fucking slobs. And like I said millions of times, I like them, but I will not date anyone like them in real fucking life. It's like, what are we doing here? I was like, yes, you can find a character attractive, but that doesn't mean you have to like that same type of character in real life. Work that way. It's this magical thing called preferences. Where it's like, I was like, I never even had a crush on any of my teachers. I was like, never. Because they were just that, a fucking teacher. I never looked at any of my teachers and was like, yeah, I'd date them. I want to have a relationship with them. Hell no. Even when I went to college, I wasn't even like that. I was like, what are we doing here? Y'all keep making me and I'm like, I'm gonna stop. Seriously. You know what, Kane? Yeah, let's beat up this guy. You gotta talk about heating the future. I know how you feel. Actually, no. No, I think both of you, I'm doing the world a favor beating the shit out of both of you guys. Oh, God! Parade full of free assholes. I just realized that. Like, we got Mr. like Pete and how AEW can't fucking do anything, save themselves or whatever. And then we have fucking Mayor of Knott's goddamn house. And there's the overall. You got this, Kane. Oh, you got this, Bubba. Can you do something? There we go. He's gotta get his. He's supposed to get his spiritual, Bubba. He's giving you the work, Bubba. He is beating the shit out of you. Beating you like how he's not beating the allegation that those chair shots did something to him. Yeah, Kane just don't talk about what he supports. That's all I will say. As a reminder, I'm a proud ally. You got this, Bubba. There you go. Hey! I do that. Get out of here. Eliminate it. Get out of here. Ow! There we go, Bubba. Teamwork makes the dream work. There's some slamming me, I'll tell you that much. There we go. Nice work, Tane. Ha! Fucking idiot. Never gets old. You're like, what the fuck should I do to work? Hell no. I'll let them beat the shit out of each other and then take up the scraps. Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. Never thought I'd see this match. So we won't be seeing this match again for like years to come. But that's the better match. Alright. Day before the pay-per-view. What the fuck? In a match, and then next thing you know, fucking OBS crashed. Don't even know how the fuck that happened. Shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, next thing you know, I'm in Duck Station. I was like, wait a minute. Why the... That's... Oof. Get this W as I realize. Well, I do. I was like, why the hell am I watching Blood Brother again? I'm like, I already let him come out the Blood Brother. Jesus. I was like, stream almost over too, so I'm like, what the fuck was that? I lost my train of thought. I was like, outside the boat. I was thinking that we had not heard shit about fucking weed. I was like, and that game's supposed to be coming out this year. And I'm like, I need to direct with something, man. I was like, that was one of the games I was really excited. Like, oh my god, like, new Fire Emblem, we're in this red on the new Fire Emblem. Then you got a grown up, like, Solstice. I was just like, it was just like, wow, dude. So, like, because it left like us wondering, like, okay, are we still in the Three Houses timeline, or it's like a whole different thing, but we still have something though, or it's like these are past things, because again, that's her default form. By the way. I don't think Child Soldier was like the default. I think that was just like what it was like fucking spit. Oh, I'm sorry, Steros. That shit. Wait. She did turn her siblings into weapons, so it kind of makes sense. Kind of like the whole Kurama thing, like, except that humanity, like, turns its siblings into, like, fucking Pokemons, like, pass around like candy. So it's like, yeah, Kurama's, like, reasonable for his crash ideas and acting. I was just minding my own business, and then this fucker showed up with his eye, and then just made me like attack, and then I've been sealed ever since. But then never explained how he got around. I think they just said he just summoned his ass and then just like he told them what they might have to do. So that's all I remember from that one. The modern fucking
One.
I'll be real with you, Chief. I did not care for like the backstory for like joining the Warring Nation. I was like, because the thing of note I got was from like the whole he like handed out the Carol Beats like they were fucking Pokemon. That I was like, yeah, that was dumb. That was real dumb to be like, yeah, they're not gonna use that as a way to broker peace. And that's literally how Jinchuriki were made. This fucking idiot decided, yeah, let's give these to like these both gets one. Shut the Cloud Village. Cloud Village, you gotta get killed. Same for like a thing missed. Yeah, because Miss had the 3 tails and 6 tails. And then Waterfall had the 7 tails. He was a fucking and Stone got 2. Stone got the 4 tails. Yeah, the 4 tails and 5 tails. It's just kind of. But the new village got the 9 tails. It's like, I don't think that really matters for long. Damn, man! What the fuck? Hit him, Cassie with a spear, and it was like stomping on her like she owed him money. Enjoy that while you can, because like I think like post Smackdown vs. Raw, they just like, yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't have women and males interact with each other. Hell no. Doing the past, nope, not this time. Excuse me. I'm also debating if I want to do them all on PS2 or do I want to go out of my way to get actual PS3 copies of these games? Because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Don't show me this dude just sitting on a couch like that. It's like DSP when he forgot to turn the camera off. Ugh. He's still talking about that. That was the worst marathon ever. I cannot stress enough that I'm glad he's not touching any more makeup. Because his ass, my God, do I want to punch him every time. Especially like in terms of like classic main man, where it's like it's a delay. Like how he kept bitching about 7 and 8, how they weren't classic Man because they didn't look the part. I was like, they're still part of the classic timeline, you idiot. And how he rage quit on 8 because he had to redo the castle. I'm like, you always have to redo the castle. They were shitting on 5 and 6 for having bad music. I was like, fuck off, man. BX! When do we got to get moments like that where it's just me, S.A. Rios, and Cassie? Seeing him fuck up Pokemon just, I don't even know about that. I don't know. How the hell do you keep playing this and just, I was like, you play 8 of these and you don't know the type matchup, so what the fuck are we doing here? The people still throwing money at them, so I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Is your money, do what you want. You want to keep throwing it to this fucking idiot who won't thank you? Alright. Goddamn Stockholm Central. Maybe I'll make forward. Mick, I don't think you want to talk to him. He's like, it's not the games, it's like, well, it's not me, it's the games I'll play. I was like, no, you idiot, it's literally you. I'm like, it's the streamer's job to make the game entertaining. Even if it's a bad thing, you have to make that shit. Like, make something out of it. Like, poke fun at it. Poke fun at you, like yourself, or what's going on. Do something. It's like, it's every time it's the same excuse all the time. I'm like, dude, it's you. It's you every time. Then we do make jokes not funny. What the? What do you mean some of our plans? Why are you colluding with the big boss man? When did this happen? How long has this happened? We just leave a Dean Malenko out of the loop for everything. I'm the king of the ring, goddammit. And the Royal Rumble winner. And the light heavyweight champion. Why are we playing this music for Mick Foley? How do you like me now? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm scared, Bob. I'm really, really scared. And Road Dog. Why are we treating Road Dog like he's a fucking anime pro-jag? My God. Right, S.A. Rios? Same, man, because what the fuck are we doing? How did you fuck that up, Mick? Could it be me just saying, like, can I be commissioner? Mr. D. Malenko? Oh my God. Great, I gotta fight you with your boyfriend being the special guest referee. Oh, I'm at the end of Star Force, by the way. Star Force 3. I think I got 2 chapters left. I was looking up a guide for one section, and it's like, oh, this how many chapters you got left? And I was like, oh shit, I only have 2 chapters left. And I like Solo showing up because he's just like such a good carry for Neo. It's not even smart. Like, fuck your friendship and fuck everything about it. And then next you know, just be careful. Like, you might be close with somebody, and then next thing you know, they'll probably betray you. Just be on the lookout. I was like, oh my God, can you be even more gay for him? Which, you know, nothing wrong with that. I just like teasing him about that shit. Because he did the same like Star Force 2. Where he's like, fuck your friendship. And fuck everything about your bonds. People just betray you. Like they did with me. Like, I tried to get close to people. People saw me as a monster. And people who got close to me, they were just like, wee! I did not know I had that. Yeah, they betrayed me in the end. Like, damn, dude. Because Solo is basically like the base of the game. It's like, I don't need no friends. I only need myself. And then, you know, like at the end, like, you know, everything opposite of him. It's like, alright, your friends give you your power, then I will take your fucking friend away. What do you do now? Oh God, he's still beating you. And it was like even more so before I close the game. Won't spoil what happened, but we have a soft spot. That's all I'll say. And he's like, well, he joined the team, but you know, it's like, oh, Gio's here? Oh, okay, good enough for me. Like, first I'm gonna stop the disorder, I'm gonna stop viewing, and then I'm gonna have to use. Don't think we're working together. Or that we're buddies, so we're friends. I was like, sure, whatever you say, Solo. I think Gio should be proud, because I'm like, that's how you truly know you made it, when you have, like, both the guys and the girls that... I still don't care about love. And I'm kind of upset. I found out through like the battle card index that Sonya does not have a card in that game. And I was like, ain't no way we're 3 games in and Heart Note is not a card. I was like, you gotta at least give me the roll thing, you know, where like, you know, you get it and like you don't actually fight roll in the game, but she still gives you the goddamn card. I was like, what are we doing here? All the other fucks from the first game are still in the, like, you're able to get them. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Sonya's been prominent in all 3 games. It's not like she's like come and gone. Like, she's been prominent in these 3 games. So why the hell couldn't I get her card? But I did get to, I did actually get like Real Brothers Band for that. So that's one thing. That's the one complaint I have for that in Star Force 2, where excuse me, if you want, God, where you want actual like good shit for abilities and whatnot, you actually need to know people. You can do by just going online. So I had like a 7-day trial for Switch Online, and I did that. I lost a lot of times, but hey, it was worth it. And I was like, the thing was that, get off! I was about to say, you fat Tommy Sean. We did this already, man. Two. You were in the way! No, I'm not letting him win with one goddamn pedigree. Stop fucking reversing! Are you serious, Trump? I'm out. Okay, you too. I'll remember this too, you bastard. Hope you lose your smile again. Put your goddamn devils away. God damn it. Not in the mood. Alright, which pay-per-view are we at now? Unforgiven. Who's in the main event? I'm fighting Taker. Because of course I am. Farouk, Steven Richards, and Steven Blackman. 2 Steves and a Farouk. Don't change my match. Please don't change my match. He's in the first match! What do you mean he's here? Funaki versus Taka in an Iron Man match. Funaki retained. Funaki's been doing more of the light heavyweight title than fucking Taka. What the fuck? And successfully been defending it. Billy Gunn versus Big Boss Man and the Hell in the Cell. Never thought I'd see those words come together. Superstar, Guy Too Hottie, Grandmaster Flex, and the Good Fathers. Gotti won. Mr. The feud will never end. One. Who Rikishi beat me up over. Actually, you know what? What happened to Jericho and Rock? Can we get some, like, closure on that? What do you mean you're inviting him to dance with you? What are we doing? What the fuck? This season mode. This season mode. I don't think anything's gonna top this shit. Like how off the wall this bullshit is. What the fuck you mean? He wins a triple threat, and then there's like, you know what? You should dance with us. Like, what the fuck? I must be doing something right if I'm feuding with Taker, so I blame that guy. I said it before and I'll say it again. I like Biker Taker. No matter what you say, and you cannot change my mind that Biker Taker was cool. Just not the fact that we can use his actual song because copyright. He does get rolling until next game. And he does keep rolling until yeah, he loses rolling and here comes the pain. No, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, he gets rolling in Just Break, right? That's what you hear, and then he gets his evil taker. Like that one. He gets that one. Like he doesn't get You're Gonna Pay until Here Comes the Pain. But he gets like the previous guy. Oh, Big Evil, that's what I'm thinking of. I was like, what was that era taking called? I was like, Big Evil. So like, this like it started with this Biker Taker and then it evolved into Big Evil. So it's like he had somebody to respect. And that's the Taker who ends up like going through like a whole line because like this is like really good feel. That's why I was like I was like I would not say anything bad about Biker Taker because he gave us Big Evil. Yeah, I was one of the few when I said this numerous times. I was one of the few who did not like that Undertaker back to like really stupid things. I was like, I didn't care for like you're gonna care for like Ministry Taker and not his stupid nonsense. Me at the like me growing up and like seeing Biker Taker was thinking like that shit is cool, and then like seeing Big Evil, like this is also cool. Like Undertaker's still like one of my favorite wrestlers. If he will go back to that bullshit, it's just like, it's spooky Undertaker. I'm like, that doesn't really care. That's a thing that's later. Let's keep getting like we're going back to the character and stuff. Like, I think it's like getting more. It's like, you know, paying a masking, alright? And then we got a whole different side of him because I was like, it's, you know, character development. It's like, you know, he's still not his Taker with his brother and whatnot. Just. Oh, fuck off! No, you were not coming back again. chaser. This ain't Mania.
Give up.
Just like how I beat you in the King of Rain tournament. I did it. Yes. Thank you, S.A. Rios. Oh no, I think we did it, so we did it good for ourselves. Everyone on our team won. Don't know how the hell Shawn Michaels and Road Dogg made the main event in a fucking Iron Man match of all things, but who books this shit? Road Dogg won. What are we doing with Road Dogg? What are we doing? Is he like the protagonist? Whatever. I don't care. Fuck Road Dogg. My God, I don't even. Right, Stevie? I don't even know he's in the goddamn title picture. And he's getting this shit. Jesus, this game. I swear. You always gotta have that one game that just throw you for a loop every time you play it, and not necessarily this game. Like, because how the fuck do you explain all that and then not look crazy? I was like, what? What? If you see my reactions to, like, well, you heard most of my reactions, you have to say anything, because, you know. But, what? Oh, boy. And we're nearing the fucking Rumble, too. I'm just... This game, man. I have no words except that it's nearly over, and I'm not even the main character again. I'm not even a side piece of these feuds. I'm not even in any of these feuds. I literally got beat up just cause. And what? I don't know, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying it as much as I can, because some of this shit you gotta literally see to believe, because what the fuck? That's all I could say. What the fuck was this dream? What the fuck is this game? What's the season mode? Who are these people? Why are these people? Who allowed this? Where's the belt? Where's Jericho? Where's Rock? What about them? What about Dwayne? What about his belt? Anyway, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this shit doesn't get hit with copyright again and flagged for the wrong reasons, because I'm YouTube AI and whatnot. So again, I truly appreciate you if you're either watching live on Twitch. And sorry for OBS crashing. That was out of my hand. Don't even know why it crashed. First time it crashed for me like that. If you're watching the video on YouTube, I also appreciate you. As always, be safe. Keep your friends close. Keep your family close. Always remember that as long as you have a support system, you're never truly alone. And always remember, for as many bad things that are happening in your life, there are good things waiting to outweigh them. And always remember, if you're ever feeling unloved or unappreciated, that you are both loved and appreciated. I appreciate you. Truly. You guys are the reason I do this. Mostly because one, it's a hobby. Two, I like playing these games. And three, I like sharing my reaction to some of this shit. And I have the means to. So, it's been fun for me. I hope it's been fun for you. Because again, my end goal and MO will always be, as long as I'm making at least one person happy with my stuff, that's good enough for me. So that being said, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll probably, if God forbid I don't end up worse or I don't have the means to stream. But next time we'll be carrying more SmackDown 2 season mode. We got the October and November pay-per-views, and that's hopefully we get more answers to whatever the hell is going on.